Welcome back to Tyler's Retro Reviews. With the second, we're getting close to the end of this little marathon of December themed pay-per-views. Only have 3 left after this one. Actually, there's 4 to go, but this is the fourth. This is one of the 4 we're gonna talk about. Roadblock End of the Line 2016. Yeah, I want to talk about these two because this and TLC because this was right after Survivor Series, and I want to know what went down after those 2 events. But this was TLC was way better than this show. I'm just being honest here. And yeah, let's talk about it. December 18th, a Raw only exclusive pay per view at the PPG Arena in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And just for the record, I did not attend this event back in 2016. I did attend Payback this year. But yeah. Well, let's talk about this show, really. It was just kind of a weak card, to be honest here. I mean, but was this show terrible? I seen worse Raw pay-per-views like Unforgiven 2004 or New Year's Revolution 2005, which we're going to go back to that one by January, or Taboo Tuesday 2005, or those were bad. Those were really, really bad. Or yeah, let's talk about this for the first match of the night for the Raw Tag Team Championships. The Bar of Cesaro and Sheamus. This was before they were called The Bar. Defeats the New Day to win the Tag Team Championships. This has Big E and Xavier, Kofi Kingston. Not Xavier, what's Kofi Kingston. And just a record for you, the New Day. The New Day were the longest reigning tag team champions until that record got broken by the Usos. This was a great match. And the finish was kind of interesting because Sheamus was going to tag in Cesaro, but Cesaro said, I'm going in there myself. And this confused the referee, Chad Patton, and Kofi Kingston, thinking Cesaro was the legal man, but Sheamus didn't. There was no tag, and they won the tag titles like that. Okay, that was a genius idea. And yeah. But regardless, it was a good match. I give it a 7.5 out of 10. And yeah. Next up, we get a match with a 10-minute time limit. This is just Sami Zayn trying to prove Mick Foley wrong in this match. Sami Zayn defeats Big Boy Braun he basically survived him, by surviving the time limit. They try to do Undertaker Vince McMahon from Survivor Series 03. This was not. I'm sorry. This match was terrible. One of the worst. Well, until the main event, that is. Probably second worst match of the night. And yeah. I mean, with David versus Goliath, I think of 2 people who did the David versus Goliath thing good. AJ Styles and Rey Mysterio. So the only 2 who could do the David and the David versus Goliath matches. But yeah, not this match. This was in the middle of the match. Mick Foley comes out with a towel, and then Sami Zayn throws the towel away, and yeah, this was terrible. Sami Zayn survived the 10-minute time limit. And yeah, 1 out of 10. I'm giving it 1 out of 10. Anyways, let's get on to it. Seth Rollins defeats Chris Jericho. This was not Seth Rollins feuding with Chris Jericho. This was all started right after when Triple H turned on Seth Rollins and allied with Kevin Owens, and they hold on this feud until 2017 when they fought at WrestleMania 33. WrestleMania was terrible. One of my least favorite WrestleManias ever. But in Triple H's place is Chris Jericho, who started here as a babyface, and then he turned heel on AJ Styles, and he became Kevin Owens' punching bag, basically. I mean, Seth won. You're not going to have Jericho beat Seth. I'm sorry. And these two do not have chemistry at all. I mean, Chris Jericho had great matches with AJ Styles. But him and Seth, these two do not have chemistry at all. It was just a boring match. And Kevin Owens got involved. And oh my god, the fucking Raw main event scene was just Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Jericho, and Owens. Only 4, apparently. And then in 2017, we don't know what went down with the Universal title. It was on Brock Lesnar. We're not going to talk about it. But regardless, this match was so fucking boring. 4 out of 10, I'll give it. I'll give it a 4 out of 10. It was just a boring fucking match. And then we got a triple threat match for the Cruiserweight Championship. Yeah, the Cruiserweight title came back at this time, and this was... Nobody even cared about the Cruiserweight division anymore. This was in 2002 to 2000... I'll say 2006 was the last time. Or no. This was in 2002 to 2003, actually. When the Cruiserweight division was something until the Cruiserweight division around 04 to 07 was kind of a filler thing. And this was an example of this. Rich Swann defeats the Brian Cantor and TJ Perkins to retain the Cruiserweight Championship. This was a fucking botch fest. I'm being fucking honest here. This was a fucking botch fest. 0. And yeah, and then Neville turns heel on Rich Swann, which, who cares about the Cruiserweight division at this point? Nobody. And I was like, oh my god, I forgot how boring this show was. And I'm like, there's gotta be another good match. And surprisingly, there was. The 30-minute Iron Woman match for the Raw Women's Championship. However, it does have Charlotte Flair. And against fucking Sasha Banks. I was like, oh god, this is one of those never-ending feuds. Well, Charlotte Flair defeats Sasha Banks in this Iron Woman match to go 3-2 to win back her 4th championship. This whole thing was... It was hot potato with the belt from the Raw after Battleground, then SummerSlam, and then Raw again, and then Hell in a Cell, and then Raw again, and here at fucking Roadblock end of the line. And why was this feud continuing on? No wonder why Charlotte went to SmackDown the following year. And went back to being a babyface afterwards. It's because of this fucking never-ending saga because of it. Well, not Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar never-ending, but... Well, I'll talk about that by January. Stay tuned for that. However, this was the best match of the fucking show. I'm just being clear here. 8 out of 10, However, this should have been the main event, honestly. You ended with fucking Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns. It's just like this year at the Rumble. Why was this the main event? Which we're talking about that right fucking now. For the Universal fucking Championship. Kevin Owens defeats Roman Reigns by disqualification to retain the Universal Championship. This match was fucking terrible. I'm just being honest here. These two don't have no chemistry whatsoever. It was boring. The crowd was tired. And Jericho came to the ring. And code breakers Kevin Owens for the disqualification. It was all a fucking ruse to not let Roman Reigns win the Universal title. Zero, I'm giving it. This match is one of the worst Raw main events ever. And then afterwards, Seth Rollins comes out. And they take out Jericho through the Spanish announce table. And then they put Kevin Owens through the regular commentators table. And that's how the fucking show ends. Oh, in case you've forgotten, Roman Reigns was the United States champion at this point. Yeah, that U.S. title, ever since John Cena dropped it in 2015, the U.S. title felt like a demotion, basically. So, this show overall, mediocre at best. It's a reason why TLC was the better show out of the two. I'm only giving this a 4.5 out of 10. A 4.5 out of 10 I'll give it. This show was boring and I don't want to go back to watching this. I mean, yeah. Join me this Thursday for another December theme pay-per-view. We're going back to the SmackDown side for 2017, and AJ Styles is once again the WWE Champion. Clash of Champions 2017 we're going to talk about next. So, and then tomorrow we'll do episode 6 of Showdown, and we'll go from there. Like this video, comment down below if you're new to this channel, Tyler's Retro Reviews, and my main channel, subscribe to both of them, and click the notification bell, so the Thursday you will see Clash of Champions 2017, and episode 6 on my main channel will be Showdown episode 6, so stay tuned for those. Goodbye.